You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Wednesday, the 29th of October. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather wet at times today, windy at times today. Then we see dry weather coming back for tomorrow through at least the beginning of the weekend. Got some changes that might have to be made in the forecast for Sunday and next week. But let's begin with the radar across Alabama early this morning. For those that are watching live, it's 5:18. And you can see these large areas of mostly light rain moving across the state. Ahead of a deep upper trough. And again, no thunder, no lightning. It is a cool, stable air mass we have in place. We'll check down south quickly. And again, we've got some pretty decent showers falling on top of downtown Mobile. That rain will be moving on to the eastern shore fairly soon. Again, no thunder, no lightning, just good old-fashioned rain. Southeast Alabama got a few showers over Henry County, northeast of Dothan. But again, the more widespread rain over the northern half of the state. And we'll see additional showers coming in this afternoon. Not raining all day, but rain at times. Here's the upper air look. And again, this big trough is going to come in and dig an upper low that's over the Tennessee Valley today. And that will create kind of a cool, windy, unsettled day with the bulk of the really meaningful rain this afternoon over the northern part of the state. The rain over South Alabama comes mainly this morning. That's the regional radar composite. And the gradient winds have really ramped up. These are wind gusts this hour. The winds gusting to 38 miles per hour at Birmingham, 30 miles per hour at Huntsville, 29 at Montgomery. The wind's not as strong down in South Alabama. And again, this is not related to thunderstorms, pressure gradient winds. And we'll see those continuing through the day today. And it's cool. It's just a blustery morning. We've got temperatures generally in the 50s. The exception, Mobile and Baldwin counties, Gulf Shores at 70 to start the day. West of the state, those counties in brown there, those are wind advisories for parts of Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana. They've got gradient winds as well. Those wind advisories extend back into Texas, Oklahoma, parts of Kansas. And all the shades of blue on that map, the light blue, that's a freeze watch. The dark blue, that is a freeze warning in effect. So there's a marginal risk of severe storms today around the Outer Banks of North Carolina, up toward the Tidewater. Tomorrow, again, a marginal risk around Chesapeake Bay. And on day 3, which is Friday, not a single thunderstorm expected across the country. Rain for the next 7 days, really not a lot. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. And again, we'll see periods of mostly light rain today. And again, the models have really been flipping and flopping on what's going to happen Sunday and early next week, but they're starting to come together on the concept of some light rain, maybe Sunday and early next week. We'll take a look at modeling here in just a second. So Melissa continues to move to the northeast. It's starting to accelerate. But again, you can see across the Atlantic Basin, that's it. Other than Melissa, we see no issues for at least the next 7 days. That's the 7-day outlook from the National Hurricane Center. So the winds are down to 115 miles per hour with land interaction. It's been coming across the eastern part of Cuba overnight. And the hurricane will continue to move northeast, coming out over the southeast Bahamas tonight. And then the thing accelerates quickly to the northeast, and it could be pretty close to Bermuda by late tomorrow night. Potentially as a Category 1 hurricane. The latest track has it passing just west of Bermuda. And then the system becomes post-tropical up in the North Atlantic this weekend. And again, it stays well east of the United States, and we see no tropical storms, no hurricanes for the Gulf. And again, you know this. If you watch these videos, you take the time to watch. You're pretty well-versed in weather, but just be aware there are so many fake videos that claim to be coming out of Jamaica. It is just sad. It's a sad world when you see all this stuff. People are just having the AI engines generate fake videos to get views and likes and comments and engagement, and it's just be very careful with your sources here. And I will do my best to vet out everything, and once we get some legitimate videos out of Jamaica, we'll post that. But again, we stress that Melissa has no impact on the United States. So model fans, here we go. European today, 4 o'clock, OZ run, up or low over the Tennessee Valley. And that's going to set up this cool, unsettled day today. And again, we'll have the rain this morning. That rain will be moving out. Additional showers will likely rotate into North Alabama this afternoon. This is the high-resolution HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And you can see additional showers coming into the central part of the state. Now, if you're in South Alabama, Mobile, Dothan, Andalusia, Atmore, you'll probably see the sun break out this afternoon. But for the rest of the state, clouds, periods of rain, and again, pretty breezy. So tomorrow, everything's out of here. There might be a few lingering spots of drizzle tomorrow morning, but the sky should clear during the day. This is the high-res HER tomorrow evening at 6, showing nothing. And again, highs in the 50s for the northern two-thirds of the state today and tomorrow. Very cool. Halloween, Friday. North Alabama starting the day in the 30s with a chance of frost. How about that? Colder pockets will probably see a light freeze. The high Friday should be in the 60s. A perfect, cool, crisp evening for the trick-or-treaters. Saturday as the weekend begins. Everything looking good for football. Will be dry. We start the day again in the 30s in many spots over North Alabama. The high Saturday in the 60s for the northern two-thirds of the state, low 70s in South Alabama. So all of a sudden now on Sunday we have this. And we've seen so much inconsistency in the modeling, but we're starting to see a little better agreement today, giving us a little higher confidence. So Sunday, another upper trough comes in with moisture beginning to creep back in here. And the European, and we should mention the GFS, are both suggesting we'll need to mention some chance of showers on Sunday, the better chance of meaningful rain over the southern part of the state, near the Gulf Coast. So be aware of that change, and that rain chance will continue into Monday with that upper trough digging in here. And even on Tuesday, the European suggesting the upper low just hangs in there. And again, a chance of showers. And then a week from today, Wednesday the 5th, the upper low in the trough kicks out, and we are dry. So we're going to trend our forecast in that direction. We'll bring in a chance of showers beginning Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. And then the latter half of next week looking dry. In fact, this is out 10 days. This is Friday, the 7th of November. A new trough coming into Texas. But again, we are in a dry air mass and very pleasant. Highs should be in the low and mid-70s for much of the state. Rain for the next 15 days, valid through the 13th of November. The mean about 1.5 inches, the green line there. Very cool for the next couple of days. 50s for much of the state today and tomorrow. And look at that 38 Friday morning. There's no doubt we're going to see some of the colder spots at freezing Friday morning over North Alabama. Many of the colder spots will see frost. Growers beware. But then we warm up nicely with highs at the low 70s over the latter half of next week. And the latest long-range guidance just in. I say just in. This was in yesterday afternoon, November 5th through November 11th. And all of a sudden, we're back into the red and orange shades here, meaning temperatures could be a little above average. Hey, Grand Teton National Park, looking good. That's a sign of the times. These photographs were taken yesterday. Some good snows for the northern Rockies. And the fall colors. Now, this is not Alabama. This is up in Kentucky. But again, the colors are really looking good there. And again, in Alabama, the colors are starting to pop. We'll see the peak of the colors here for the next couple of weeks. And the rain we're getting will certainly help to bring those out. And look at here. The sun broke out down on the Gulf Coast yesterday. Gulf Shores. This was taken down at Dauphin Island. But again, back to the radar. We're live here at 527. And you can see just those big areas of rain moving across the state. So quickly, today going to be at MLK Elementary in Tuscaloosa for a program there. Tomorrow going to be in Huntsville, Willowbrook Church. Looks like a senior adult program there. After that, I'll be swinging by Snead State Community College in Boaz, a fine ACCS school. Friday morning, Mount Olive Elementary, northern Jefferson County. And Saturday, it's a book signing, and we are in Albertville. We're going to be at the Sand Mountain Amphitheater. from 10 until 1, so you need to come see us. If you know anybody in your family that loves weather, come get them a shirt. These shirts are great. We have our children's books for kids that love weather. Maybe they're a little afraid of storms. They're designed for kids like that. We have this one for those that might want to do what I have done over the years. And, of course, we've got All You Can Do Is Pray. That's our book about April 27, 2011, the generational tornado outbreak. So, again, Marshall County, come on. Come see us. We'll be in Albertville at the Sand Mountain Amphitheater from 10 until 1 o'clock on Saturday. Don't forget, you can watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News, and you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday, and God bless.